Please enjoy these next 2 days, and you only get out of it what you give. Take time to learn from one another, network, and share best practices that will help continue keeping the state of Missouri at the forefront of reentry efforts across the nation.
We need to step back, take time to remember the history of this work. We have been at this for many years now. Secondly, it's a time to rejoice. You know, this is very difficult work. As you all know, on the ground, in the trenches, doing it day to day, it is very difficult, a very difficult population to work with, a lot of challenges. Finally, we need to think about the opportunity to renew ourselves. As we step away from the day-to-day work, we can refresh ourselves and renew our commitment to the work. We can't sit on our laurels. We know that we have had great success in the past, but there is so much yet to be done for the future. And the work continues to be a challenge. As you know, in the times where budgets are dwindling and resources are less and less, it takes so much more to do this work.
Well, I said, you know, Governor, I think my goal has to be my ability someday, or our ability someday, to start shutting prisons down. And we want to shut prisons down, and that's what everything that you are about is about, shutting prisons down, right? It's about making a difference in diversion with probationers at the outset and in reentry with offenders that are coming out of prison, and that money can be diverted for what? Justice reinvestment, to do things out on the street, to reinforce the things that you all do to make a difference with further people that are involved in the criminal justice system.
Because if we want people to be successful, we need to transform their lives. We need to change what's going on here and what's going on here in order to help them get beyond the place that they were previously. And so for TJ programs to be successful, we need to really think about the structure of the program, how we're providing feedback to people, how we're giving that feedback, and how we're creating the opportunities for lessons to be learned within their own lives every single day.
Our system in Missouri for young people was horrible. And you see the references to a different kind of tough, days of discipline. These are all rooted in a certain way of looking at young people that we have had to overcome. You know, do we see young people in the system as criminals? Do we see them as inmates? Do we see them as bad kids? Whatever we see them as. And if we see them that way, and quite frankly, public policy in our country does see young people in the juvenile justice system that way, then we can almost justify any sort of conditions, any sort of treatment, of the lack of services that exist in so many places because of how we have framed the young people, and I don't mean framed them legally, how we look at them, and then how we've kind of framed the issues and the way that we go about the process of working with those young people. Now fast forward to 2008, when was the last time, you saw her in the Metro section of the St. Louis Post, and they're talking about teen offenders get help, and the little caption on top you can see one of the young people said, "They treat us like human beings," which is really a profound, I mean it seems simple, but a profound statement that the programs are humane.